this is the video for week 14, which is crazy. It's crazy that I'm even at the point of making a video for week 14, and it's crazy that we've gotten this far. But week 14 is, I tried to make your discussion posts a little small, literally small, and you'll be working on Twitter, and there's a whole lot of information posted at the discussion board if you're not familiar with Twitter. I also have a few links about setting up Twitter and getting going on that in the web resources, so should be pretty straightforward. Most of you, if those instructions that you find online and in the discussion post don't do it for you, most of you probably know somebody who tweets, and they can probably help you out a bit. And you are also getting ready to do your report proposal for this week. So it's due on Sunday. I always try to give you like one full weekend to work on it if weekends are the time that is most free for you. Give you a little extra day there. So the report proposal is due, and the good news is I leave tomorrow morning for Cincinnati. So if anybody is going to talk to me about the report proposal, have any concerns, that's a great time and place to meet up with me. And a couple of questions that have come up about the report proposal. Somebody asked me about spacing on the report proposal. You folks have been doing things like this all along in terms of your progress reports, your letters set up. I think even one of the truths in your book talks about sort of shortcutting the proposal or report system by writing a letter. And as you probably know, if you've gotten any letters, letters tend to be single-spaced. So in general, the report proposal should be single-spaced, 1-inch margins, a standard kind of a, something around Times New Roman 12 point. I don't care what it is, but if it's obvious that you're using a ginormous Arial font so that you can make the page requirements, then you're focused too much on formatting and not enough on content. So don't cheat yourselves, don't cheat the paper, don't cheat me. And somebody also asked me about putting in a design element, and I forgot to check my instructions to see if I actually required that, if I required a graphical element. But a graphic element is a great thing to include, a visual element. It could be a graph, it could be a picture, a chart, a diagram, a table. It could be a little mini org chart for something. It could be a diagram of I don't know what, but a few of you are doing things that might involve reorganization of space, so that could be appropriate. You don't have to include one, I suppose, but unless I said you would do, in which case you should go with what I wrote. But if you're concerned about getting to 5 pages, that's a way to do it. And visual element is nice because we have such short attention spans, as I've noticed by looking and seeing that not everybody watches these videos. We have such short attention spans that a visual element can not only break up your narrative to help your reader along, but it can also just provide another interesting aspect of conveying your idea, and it's another way of communicating effectively. I, by the way, have a slight cold, so I hope to be recovered by the time I'm seeing you on Thursday, if I get to see you, and hope to answer any questions that you have about the report. I think the instructions are pretty clear. I'll keep answering questions via email and the FAQ section about the report, so please send the email. So sorry about that. So please keep asking those as they come up, and I will try to be available as possible. On Wednesday, I will be driving, both Wednesdays actually, Wednesday the April 3rd and Wednesday April 10th. So I will be driving, so I won't, between Cincinnati and Richmond, so I won't be doing too much responding that day, but I'll try to get to you as soon as possible, because I know that writing the report and the proposal is kind of tense and stressful. I hope that I see some of you in Cincinnati, and or saw you, depending on when you're watching this, and take care, everybody.